Quite frankly, doing nothing is not an option. My name is Chris Cowdry and I head up cloud services at Trust Systems. So a particularly tricky time for businesses, managed service providers and cloud providers up and down the UK, in Europe and indeed globally right now. Many of them have been severed notice via Broadcom, and it means that everybody needs to react to that and formulate an alternative strategy in kind of a post-VMware landscape. The challenge for businesses is that if they are a VMware house with a private cloud or even with a small cloud service provider, they may not be able to legally transact VMware anymore, which leaves them somewhat stuck. So again, businesses up and down the UK will be looking for an alternative, a place to host their systems. As I said before, legislation around data is also coming into play as well. So sovereignty is playing a huge part in that. And as we'll talk about shortly, Trust Systems are able to provide a sovereign hosting platform for critical UK data. So a common misconception around hybrid cloud and sovereign cloud. Firstly, hybrid cloud isn't just public cloud and a private cloud with a network connection between it. It's actually where those two systems are fully integrated from a security and operational framework perspective. Things like MFA and access and security policies need to be sewn up across the two. It also means that workloads and data are able to be kind of mobile between the two platforms. And that in itself creates quite a lot of challenges because it requires an extensive set of tooling, skills and expertise around that. And ultimately, that comes at a high operational cost. So at Trust Systems, we're enabling clients to tackle some of these issues with our new Trust Cloud platform. Hosted in UK sovereign data centers with our DC partner, Arc Data Centers, we're able to provide a sovereign home for businesses, MSPs, CSPs and partners that have been orphaned and stranded by the issues around Broadcom and VMware. So we're taking a slightly different approach at Trust Systems in terms of trying to help our clients navigate through these kind of tumultuous times with regards to the Broadcom and VMware fiasco. So we have partnered with Zadara. Zadara are a storage and cloud computing provider that's based on a KVM hypervisor rather than VMware. It enables service providers like us to provide a really broad portfolio of services and provide a really high-performing sovereign cloud platform, again, to assist clients up and down the UK. So in terms of client outcomes, obviously at the moment, I think there's a little bit of headless chicken going on in the cloud marketplace because everyone's trying to navigate the immediate kind of challenge, right? So what do we do? Where do we go? What are our options? One of the issues with the Broadcom acquisition again is that the pricing of VMware has gone through the roof astronomically, anywhere 300-400% and north of that. So again, we're trying to provide a platform that addresses those issues and also provides a commercially viable platform for clients. So what does success look like? Well, I guess for us, success would be us being able to help clients navigate these tumultuous times and forge a way forward. We have vast technical capability within Trust Systems. We have decades of experience, highly accredited and skilled cloud engineers, technical consultants and solution architects that can work with clients to kind of understand what the options are and then ideally provide a seamless transition over to Trust Cloud. The Trust Cloud is most relevant really for any UK business of any size and also managed service providers, cloud service providers that were reliant on VMware that have been kind of served notice and are no longer able to transact. Here at Trust, we can provide an alternative solution. It's kind of partner ready. It's white label capable with sub-tenant billing capability baked into the system as well. So yeah, we can provide, like I said, that ideal sovereign home for clients and service providers up and down the UK and across Europe. So why does this all matter right now? Well, quite frankly, doing nothing is not an option. For clients that are reliant on VMware, whether that's an on-premise private cloud or a platform that's hosted with a service provider that is using VMware, those options may well be very limited or, contracts will come to fruition that will mean that you're no longer able to transact. So you need to form a strategy, you need to think about a post-VMware environment, and that's exactly what we've been doing at Trust over the last 6 to 12 months to get ourselves in a position to be able to help, like I said, UK businesses, managed service providers and cloud providers up and down the UK.